Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about flipping Hot Wheels. I don't typically flip Hot Wheels that often because it is rather time consuming. For the most part, they all share the same UPC number. You'll come up with like 10, 20 different Hot Wheels, and sometimes the one that you're looking for doesn't populate. So I don't source them that often, but today I was at the 99-cent only store and I found nothing, but they had like hundreds of Hot Wheels. Like their whole pegboard was full of Hot Wheels. So I went through and I found quite a bit. I've got a few different SKUs here and I bought multiples, and I'm going to go over what I've got here with you guys, and I'm going to show you how I go about searching Hot Wheels. So before I get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you have any comments or tips on sourcing Hot Wheels, for those of you that do it more often, please leave some down below and help out the community. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so this is the first one that I had found, and I typically try to look for like goofy cars or goofy things when I do search them. You know, this is kind of an oddball one, and this seems like something you'd buy for like your 2-year-old. You know what I mean? And you know, it just kind of caught my eye. And so the first step of what I do when I'm sourcing Hot Wheels, I don't ever scan the UPC on, you know, the basic dollar ones, because again, like I said, they populate like 20 different ones and it's kind of a pain. So the first thing I'll do is I'll scan the picture on the front. You see it's populating here. My phone's not showing very well. Sorry about that. So you can see it's right there. It is the duck. So sometimes they'll even have the same one, but it's like the card is different. You know, the back piece is called the card. And so what you want to verify is you want to verify the number. So this one here is 2 of 10, and up here it's 152 of 250. Those are key to making sure that it is the proper Hot Wheel. So this one shows in the listing, it says Hot Wheels 2020 Street Beats Duck and Roll Yellow, 132 out of 250. So up here it is 132. It's Street Beats here on the side, and it's called Duck and Roll. You do want to make sure, because I've seen the same exact looking Hot Wheel, but the card is different, so it's technically a different Hot Wheel. So this one here, it doesn't have any kind of a sales rank, if you can see there. But you can see it has a bunch of reviews. It has 331 reviews, and that's why I chose to purchase it. It's 5-star reviews, so it's you know, people like it, and it's selling for $13.49, fulfilled by merchant $14.45 FBA. So I am going to send it in FBA. Let me change the price here. So it's $14.45. I'm going to send it in at the $14.45 price. There are 2 sellers on it. So at this price, it cost me $1.08 because of tax. I'm looking at a $7.73 profit just on this one Hot Wheel, and I have 6 of them. So just this one Hot Wheel, assuming price doesn't change, and it could, I'm looking at probably about $45 profit on these 6 Hot Wheels just right here. Sorry, I can't hold them all up. There we go. Figured it out. So there we go. Got 6 of them. And I do expect them to sell. That is a lot of reviews for Hot Wheels, you know, especially these ones you get for like $1. So the next one I've got for you is actually a Thomas the Train Hot Wheel. They do what do you call it, like crossovers. Like I've seen candy type ones, I've seen Jurassic Park, of course Star Wars, Batman, and whatever. And I'm not talking like the $5 ones that you see at like Target and Walmart, for just the basic dollar ones. Hold on a second. Okay, so you know, so I scanned this one because people love Thomas the Train. You know, it's been around for, I don't know, like 10, 15, 20 years. I'm not sure when it came out, but it's been around for a very long time. And, you know, things that survive this long don't seem to really go away because parents have nostalgia for it. Like, I remember watching Thomas the Train when I was a kid. So, you know, it's getting to that point where it's like going to be perpetually popular, like, say, Sesame Street and stuff like that. So this one here, you can see populated a big old list. Sorry, I got something else on my computer. So you do have to scroll through it here. And was this it? Okay, so here we go. It shows Hot Wheels 2020 Thomas & Friends Loco Motor in Blue 120 out of 250. So again, Loco motoring, 125 sales rank, number. So this one, I know is the right one. The color is off on this, but everything else shows the same, so it could just be the camera. But you can see it's much darker, but the number and everything is the same. On the side, it says 3 of 10. Let's see if you can see that on there. It's hard to tell, but it shows 3 of 10. This one 3 of 10, so I know this is the right one. So this one here is actually selling for $19.99, FBA 1954, fulfilled by merchant. There again, there's only 2 people selling it. 497 3-star reviews. This doesn't have a sales rank, but it has a ton of reviews, so that's why I picked it up. Again, and it cost me $1.08. And I'm looking at making, let me see here. Let me adjust it from the FBM price. This is a $12.44 profit each, and they cost me $1.08. And I picked up 3 of them right here. So this right here is $37 profit, easy money. So let me add that to the calculator so I can see how much I've made here. So just between those 2 Hot Wheels I already showed you is $99.16 profit for 9 Hot Wheels. It cost me less than $10 to make that profit. So next I have a gold Batman. So with this one, instead of scanning to show you guys, what you can do is you can type in Hot Wheels Gold Batman, and it's 9 of 250. And let's see if it pops up. Yeah, so it popped up here. Just typing it in, you could tell it's the same one, 3 of 5, 9 of 250. It says right there on the top, right there. So this one does not have any FBA sellers. This one actually has a sales rank of 148,217. So this is selling about 1 a day. So if I wanted to come in at the same price as theirs, whenever I list it, I might just look on the Keeper graph to see like how much I can maximize my profits on this. Because if I'm the only FBA seller, I'll have priority over them, so I can sell it for more and I'll still get the buy box. So just going off of their price of $13.13, this is a $6.61 profit. I only bought one, that's all I could find, but I'll take it. So now I'm at $105.77. So next one I've got here, I've got another one that's just like it, just a different color. It's called Diaper Dragger. Not sure why it's called that, but I scanned it because it's pink. I don't know why, but whenever I see like pink Hot Wheels and I'm looking at Hot Wheels, I'll check them out because, sometimes little girls want to play with cars with their brothers or whatever, and parents will buy the pink. That's kind of what I'm thinking anyways, because it's more of a feminine color. That's my thought process on these. So let me see if I can find this one. Here it is. So this one here, you see it's a Diaper Dragger, number 8 out of 250. Let me see if I can get you guys to see that. See 8 out of 250. And you can see 8 out of 250. It's the same one. And this one's selling for $12.95. And there's one FBA seller. So this one is a $7.23 profit. So that's, again, I have bought 3 of those. So that's another really nice find, $7.23 3 times. So I picked up all 3 that I could find there. And, they should sell relatively fast, but still with 44 reviews, people are still buying this one. Because most of the Hot Wheels that I didn't take had like 1 review, 2 review. A lot of them were like 700,000-800,000, stuff you really just don't want to purchase. But when you start seeing 40, 50 reviews, I take the chance. In worst case scenario, is I'm out $1.08 because these don't cost nothing to ship. And, I'll bring them back and I'll give them to my kids. So worst case scenario, I'm at $1.60 each and my kids get Hot Wheels to play with. But I feel really good that these ones will sell. But that's kind of how I look at it. There's not very much risk for this. For the taking my kids out to get McDonald's costs more than these Hot Wheels. It's kind of how I look at it. So next I've got more of a darker pink. It looks like the same exact car. This one says Indy 500 oval, but it doesn't have the what you call it's on the side like this one does, but they're very similar. So again, I'm just going to scan the top because I think it actually came up on the same list, like it populated on the same list because I got like 3 or 4 versions of the same looking Hot Wheel. So you do have to be careful. So is the speed blur? Yep. So this one here has 95 4.5 star reviews. There's no FBA sellers and there's 3 people selling at FBM. And going over it, it is the right one. So you can see it's selling for $14.99 right there with the 95 reviews. So let's scroll over and see how much money we made on this one. Yeah, so this one is another $8.19 profit, and I got 2 of these, so that's another $16.38. I get to add to the total, and I got one more to show you guys, and then I'll tell you guys the total and everything. So the next one was this dude in a wheelchair. I'm not sure who Aaron Wills is, but he must be a guy that does tricks in a wheelchair, I assume. But I seen this and I was like, that's kind of different. I haven't, didn't even think they would have like wheelchair Hot Wheels or anything. So I scanned it and this one was good as well. But I usually just look for like unique things, like just oddball looking Hot Wheels and stuff like that. So is this the right one? Nope. So this one has several different ones. And this one's 22 out of 50. I think this is the right one, 4 out of 5. Yes. So this one here does not have a sales rank either, but you can see it has 58. There it goes. 58 5-star reviews. It's number 4 out of 5 and 22 out of 250. So this one was the least profitable, and I'm going to sell this one at the FBA price, but I might have to lower it. So FBM is actually selling for $8.49. So if I was to sell it at their price, which I'm going to try to sell for the FBA price, but if I sell it for their price, it'd be a $2.67 profit. But I'm going to come in at the $13.95? Yeah, $13.95 that the other guys would come in. Because I'm assuming the guy has it that high because he knows he'll sell it for that price and he doesn't need to compete with FBM. You factor in that he's going to get the buy box before them most of the time. I mean, if you're like a huge gap like this, that might not be accurate. You don't always get it when you're like $5 more expensive than the other guys. But you could think too that there are people that don't want to deal with like third-party sellers. Like, people ship it from their house or whatever. And there are people that will only sell or buy stuff that gets prime shipping. So you could hit that market by selling it at that $13.95, and you'll be, even the people that only will buy FBA, prime shipping will be your attended market if your gap is too high for the fulfilled by merchant, for them getting the buy box. So at that price, the $13.95 price, it's $7.31 profit. You can kind of see it there. And again, I've got five of these. I did see some other Aaron Wills Hot Wheels there, but this was the only one that was profitable. But even at the $8.49 price, I still would have bought it and, 2.5 times my money back on the Hot Wheel. But that I think was a good deal on that. So $7.31, 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just for these Hot Wheels, my profit's going to be, assuming things don't change, my estimated profit is going to be $180.39, and I spent $20 on these Hot Wheels. I think because I don't do Hot Wheels that often, I should slow down and go through the Hot Wheels because this is a lot of money. I usually try to take my kids with me sourcing, and they are pretty distracting at times. They just want to go push the buttons on all the toys and stuff like that. So I don't go through the Hot Wheels. I don't take my time very often. But, I spent $1, 8, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 21. So I spent $21 plus tax, which is about another $1.60. So say I spent $23 on these Hot Wheels, and I'll make a $180.39 profit. So that is amazing, but this is how I go about sourcing Hot Wheels and what I kind of look for, but you can make a lot of money selling Hot Wheels if you know what you're looking for and you kind of know what to do. Plus we're heading into Christmas too, and people collect Hot Wheels, so collectors, like someone's wife or something, girlfriend's like, oh, I'll get my person some Hot Wheels that he's missing from his set or that he collects or whatever, and we'll pick these up. So be on the lookout for Hot Wheels. If you guys have any tips down below, make sure you leave some comments. Thank you for watching.